I possibly can out of her. For those who have just tuned in, we've probably recycled the audience several times between the time you came on and now. GRRAND is a golden retriever rescue. Tell us a little bit, give us a little background on it, and then we'll talk about how people can get involved.
Okay. GRRAND is the golden retriever rescue. We service the Louisville, Southern Indiana, Lexington, and Cincinnati areas. It's all volunteer, 100% volunteer. So all proceeds that we raise go to the care of the dogs, like Belle, who I'd adopted 10 years ago.
Amazing.
Yes. In 2016, GRRAND's going to be celebrating its 20th anniversary. That's very exciting for us.
Amazing.
We've rescued in that time over 4,400 dogs.
Wow.
Yes, we rescue
That's
about...
just here. That's just around
yes,
here.
That's just in our area, right? We usually bring in around 200 dogs a year.
Wow.
That go through, all of our, and that's what we need so many volunteers for, for everything. Whether it's transporting the dogs, bringing them in, evaluating the dogs, taking care of them while they're at the kennel, foster homes, walkers while they're in the kennel. We've got a really big fundraiser every year in November.
Wonderful.
Which brings in about half of our operating budget. So we're always looking for people with, creative ideas.
Yes.
To help, put on a great show, have it show everybody a good time at our grand affair.
Great.
So...
And, if you go out to the Kentucky Humane Society's East Point campus, which is off Old Henry Road, that's where you are keeping the dogs that come in that have not yet gone to foster.
Correct.
But you only have one in there now.
Only one. And he actually may have found a foster home.
Just today?
We just put a plea out for him.
Wonderful.
He was a fantastic, really cool looking golden mix named Zeke.
Oh, cool.
But kind of a big boy. I mean, he was
That's
really
good.
tall.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people like big dogs.
Yeah.
And we just noticed the fact that Pet Finder doesn't really do a very good job at taking down the posts of adopted dogs, because there were quite a few GRRAND dogs on there that Melissa said to me, oh, he's adopted, she's adopted, they're adopted. There were 5 Goldens that were adopted all at once, which is pretty cool. Come here, Belle. Where are you? Oh, you're under my desk. Oh, she's sticking her nose up here. She's sticking her nose up to get her chin scratched. Why don't you come around the other side so everybody can see you? Look what I've got. Look what I've got. Look what I've got.
Oh, food. I'll come for food.
Sit down.
Belle, you know how to sit.
Sit down.
There we
That's
go.
a
Good girl.
She's got a soft little mouth too. She doesn't even chew on you. She's so cute. So the East Point campus, as I said, is a good place to go and check out GRRAND. But the most important thing is go to the website, GRRAND.
.org.
And you will be able to find out everything that you need to know about all the beautiful Goldens and golden mixes.
Yes.
That they have for adoption. And has it always been that way? Have you always taken golden mixes?
Yes. This year, in the last few years, I think we've started bringing in a little more, like, absolutely not Goldens, labs. We've had a lot of black labs come in this year.
Really?
And, sometimes people say it's hard to find black dogs' homes, but we haven't found that to be the case. If they're sweet and they need a home, we'll find them a home.
I know that the story that's been told to me by some of the larger animal shelters has been that black dogs fade into the cages.
Right.
So people don't see them. And large black dogs have some sort of intrinsic fear factor that people think, something negative attached to them. And I know that every large black dog I've ever known or seen has been a wonderful dog.
They're sweet.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with their color or size. It has to do with what they're exposed to.
And the benefit, of GRRAND is they're in foster homes, so they're not fading. And the foster family can do a great job of telling you what all their wonderful qualities are.
Yes.
So you know a little bit about the dog that you're taking home.
Promotion and marketing is best done. I never used to have to take my fosters back to KHS. I got them adopted at the Humane Society grounds, or as I was walking in or out.
Right.
And I got them adopted at the dog park and walking around Cherokee and taking the dog, up and down Frankfurt Avenue. So it's really easy to do. And if you would like to be a part of the foster network, is there a place to sign up on the website, or do you want people to call, or what?
There's an application to fill out, kind of tell us a little bit about what you're interested in. If you want to be a foster, there's another application, just because we like to make sure that we do a home visit. We have some idea of where our dogs are going. So both applications are available on our website.
That's fantastic. So go to GRRAND.org, GRRAND.org, and you'll find out everything that you need to know about being a part of this wonderful organization. Melissa, I also have a question to ask you, which is something that's probably not anything that we want to think about, but if a dog needs to be brought back for
Yes.
any reason, are you pretty much like the rest of the big rescues in which you have them sign an agreement that if they can't keep the animal, they have to return them to you?
Yes.
They can't sell them privately or give them away.
Right. And we've had that happen. Actually, my current foster dog right now that I just got on Sunday he was adopted by GRRAND 3 years ago, and their owners brought him back, and we took him back. Really no questions asked, other than about his health, so we make sure that's up to date.
Yeah.
But we want our dogs to be in forever homes, and if
Yeah.
that doesn't work out, no questions asked,
No
we'll take them back.
judgment.
Right.
Yeah, no judgment. Just the beautiful dogs. And I'm looking at the Golden's page, and that kind of looks a little bit like Belle.
That does a little bit.
Isn't that funny? So there are a lot of beautiful dogs to choose from, and the most important thing is that they're getting homes. Golden Retriever Rescue and Adoption of Needy Dogs is what that acronym stands for. I never knew that.
Yes.
Yeah, I just knew about the Golden Retriever Rescue, but Adoption of Needy Dogs. And Belle, fortunately, has her own home. Her home away from home is Crescent Hill Radio, and I hope you guys will come back.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us.
Are you
It's been
kidding?
fantastic.
Oh, this is my privilege. I just absolutely adore having dogs in, and I'm probably going to have some cats in, so they won't they
Right.
won't complain. It's 5:00. Thanks, Melissa. Appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much.
We'll be
Thanks.
back in just a few minutes with some great music from J.K. Mabry.
You're listening to WCHQ.